Okay, today's the first day of the liver cleanse, ending in a flush. So this was my rainbow kit instructions. If you remember, I finished everything right here, and I'm on the right side now. So today is day 6. We have this particular box that comes with this liver cleanse, and this one's very easy. Well, the other one's easy too, but here you see we have packet number 1 at 9 o'clock, packet number 2 at 10 o'clock. So these are literally numbered like this. So, and it's very large, and the numbers are very large. The other packets were a little bit hard to read with the numbers, but these are, I mean, you can't miss that. So I'm going to follow through the day here. I am fasting today other than the enzymes. I ate light yesterday. I did eat. I took a 2-day break between this part and this part due to schedule and needing to work. So I will let you know how it goes. Packet number 1 of the liver cleanse. It's different. There's not that fiber in it. It's probably just enzymes. It honestly, it doesn't taste that great. It tastes kind of bland. Not a whole lot of sweetness in it, but definitely doable. Okay, we are at 10 a.m. and I took my number 2 packet out. And this one is different. This one is an apple enzyme blend. See from here, and I'm going to be adding the Detox S liquid to it. This one smells a little sweeter, probably because of the apple, no doubt. And so I'm going to be adding the 250 milliliters of lukewarm water and the Detox S. Okay, water is in. Detox S going in. This stuff is super yummy. I think this is going to be really good. That's really good. The Detox S makes it strong, pretty strong. I'm getting ready for my 11:30 a.m. dose, which is the third one, which is 2 packets, 3 and 4. It's 9 p.m. and I'm ready to do the actual flush drink. There's an A and a B bottle. I already have one of them that has an olive oil mixture in it. There's a little bit of lemon in there. And then the other bottle has a mixture of different juices. Usually in the classic liver flush, it's grapefruit juice. So they have a little bit different of a formula. So just pouring it in. There's a lot of olive oil, by the way, guys. It's hard for some people to do that. It's hard for me. And then you just mix it up. So I'm going to do in a second. And you chug that down. And per the instructions, you can see if you get the liver flush, what you need to do. It's basically laying in bed on your right side and staying there till the morning. I'm all done with the liver flush. So I will give my review of that now. If you're seeing this video first, before you saw, I'm probably going to call it part 1, which is the intestinal cleanse first. I would recommend you go back and watch part 1 of the intestinal cleanse so you can get some of the backstory. I just finished the rainbow cleanse, and the intestinal is first. You have some enzymes in between that you are encouraged to continue to fast with the enzymes. And then you have the liver cleanse last, and really it's a liver cleanse / flush. So I'll review that now. It was, it definitely wasn't as eventful as the first one, which I didn't think it would be. I thought it was extremely easy, just like the first one, as far as the day of the enzyme taking. I didn't have any issues with any of the drinks. I actually forgot to take one once for a full hour, and I just caught up. So don't think that altered my results in a big way. And I have heard that from the people from the company that the schedule is really a suggestion, best case scenario suggestion. You could even draw out like the intestinal cleanse. I'm not sure about the liver one, but the intestinal cleanse over 2 days if you wanted to. So I pretty much knew at that point that I didn't mess anything up in too big of a way. So I just, caught up best I could. And so the olive oil mixture and with the juice is a little rough. It doesn't taste so bad. It wasn't that. And it wasn't like real thick, like you're just drinking straight oil. It wasn't that either. It was just a lot at once. Probably, you know, nobody, I don't, hopefully in their right mind, has ever just drank that much olive oil or any oil at one time. So there's a little bit of a mind over matter thing going on too. But I did everything that was in the directions. I laid on my right side. I didn't move till the morning. And I know that you can if you have to get up. So I had, and then I had the next morning where I did some more enzymes, and I had a couple good flushes, a couple good releases. Let's call it that. So I'll post a picture probably right now of an example of some of the stones that came out of me. Now, we call them stones, but they're not actually hard like stones. You can get them that way. I have seen pictures of ones that were actually really, I don't know if they're calcified or not, but the ones that I got were the soft kind. And some people will say, well, that's just the oil. It's not the oil. First of all, it's bright green, like bile is. Second of all, oil cannot congeal like that at body temperature. It will be a liquid. And so these are actually chunks of cholesterol that are getting caught in the liver and the bile, the gallbladder. And they're mixed with bile and probably other things that the liver has filtered out. Maybe some toxic material. Now, it wasn't vile in any way like the first one, thank goodness. It was it was pretty clean flush. Now, I did get some another release later that was kind of nasty for sure. That was more like what's described as like a sandy material, and that's just gunk that, or supposedly, that is in the liver. So you don't just get the cholesterol balls with bile, but you also get just this sludge, and maybe the sludge turns into something later. But it wasn't pleasant for sure. I think I got some small strips of mucoid plaque out from somewhere. So how I feel now is, now that I'm done with everything and I'm finally starting to get back to eating, I feel great. I did sleep last night, more of on a normal amount and schedule, but I was so ramped up that up until last night, like I was starting to go a little stir crazy. I was very wired, and I don't know if that was some emotional releases that were happening, because the liver flush can do that. A lot of people do talk about that. What I experienced, though, wasn't anything too out of the ordinary of my personality and what I can feel and experience on certain days. So it wasn't that it was totally out of the ordinary, but it definitely, I was riled up. I was getting kind of angsty. I was angry about something that had occurred at work, and so it was hard for me to shake that. So at any rate, other than that feeling and just feeling kind of ramped up throughout the week and not being able to sleep really well, I slept really good last night. As far as physically, how I'm feeling with my digestion and such, I feel less bloated after I eat. And I'm not eating a ton at this point. I'm easing back on into food. It's only a couple days later. But still, and especially after like a fast like that, if I was to do any kind of, especially water fasting, even a 3-day water fast, or like a mono diet for a few days, I would still feel some bloating. I would still feel kind of maybe some painful gas, and I'm not getting that. Nothing, like zero at this point. So it obviously leads me to believe that what the cleanse did is it got rid of some older material that was causing me some gut distress. And it was getting hard to eat sometimes, or, big salads were harder for me to eat, and I would just feel gassy and bloated. I feel bloated. and my abdomen is still pretty flat. I don't have any painful areas or areas that, you know, if you kind of palpate a little bit, you'd feel like there's like just harder areas and kind of painful trapped gas or something. I don't know, but that's gone. So I'm really looking forward to my next one. I am planning on doing one probably by the end of the winter, not real soon, but I'm definitely going to keep doing the program. I'm very happy with everything. Happy with just everything. It was so easy to do. I'm used to doing different cleanses and lowering the amount of food that I take in over, you know, a period of time to reach a goal. And so that part is not hard for me. I have dealt with a lot of emotions that come up around food and eating just because of my certification and the information that I've come in contact with and using on myself. So I'm in a pretty good spot there. I wanted to mention about the releases that I had on the intestinal cleanse as well. So the packets that you take is the enzymes, different kinds, different combinations. And also there's a fiber blend in there. And once you get yourself cleaned out of the mucoid plaque, then what comes out still is kind of a rope. Not even kind of, well, yeah, it's kind of a rope, but it's something that you wouldn't be able to, and again, I'm going to be graphic, you wouldn't be able to kind of pick up with chopsticks. So it wouldn't be rubber-like. It would be soft. So that's how you know the difference. So the way the product works is, like I mentioned before on the part one, is it has the enzymes that kind of start to digest the plaque that's stuck to the intestinal wall. And then it needs something that's going to pull it out and move it out, and that is the fiber. Now, it's not like psyllium husk or anything like that. This is a difference. It's a softer fiber. I think blueberry fiber was the biggest ingredient that I saw. I could be wrong. So that has to be released. But it's the quality of that release that you know if it's just funky stuff that's not supposed to be there or not. If you get a long, slick rope that doesn't have any funky smell or any kind of, you know, fat deposits, or some people see parasites and worms. I've seen pictures of that coming out too. I didn't have any of that. I had no parasites in mine, okay? But some people do. Maybe I will next time, hopefully not. But, you know, so you will see some pretty freaky, ghoulish things in there. So that's how you kind of know. So at first I was a little unclear, you know, that was all normal. Really, for each one cleanse, you should get 10 feet of some kind of a rope. But again, you want to look at you want to look at what the composition of that is. You know, mucoid plaque is, you can't just pull it apart. It's pretty thick. And that is indication that there is some compaction against the walls of the small intestine. So I just wanted to make that clear. I'll just mention the program that they have. It's new. It's a newer program that Zen Cleanz has, and so I've been trying to get the details on it. I am an affiliate, and anyone can be an affiliate. It used to be that they were pretty choosy about who would be an affiliate, and that was the program that I got into just at the end, and they changed it because they were going to have to raise prices. These enzymes, and I did want to remember to mention this, these enzymes are not like they're easy to make. So they're coming from organic produce. I think there's 50 different farms that they're dealing with. They're not all certified organic. Okay, I'll say that. But they are organic farms. And the way that they make sure that they're getting organic produce is they test them for like over 200 chemicals when they come in. So it's organic produce that they ferment for an average of 3 years. So you can imagine the amount of space you would need for that, the amount of equipment you would need for that. And then they have to be dried for the pills in the powder form, and are just packaged. And so it's quite a big process. And so the end up product that you're getting is very, very, from everything I can tell and I experience myself, extremely high quality. So they didn't want to raise the prices, so they changed their whole marketing program. And so now it really makes sense for everyone to sign up as an affiliate. There really isn't a drawback. There's no yearly fees to be an affiliate. There's no product purchase requirements like there is in MLM companies. This is not an MLM. It's an affiliate program. And so what you get is 20% off of your personal orders moving forward. That would be enough for me. But you're also getting anyone that would use your name, your affiliate link, I guess, you would get 5% of their order. So if you're someone like me who believes in the product and you have someone of an audience, that could add up. Even if you could just get your product for free, which is kind of what I'm going for, then that would be a great perk. And so that's their program now. I'm still getting some of the details on it, but if you would like to use my link that I've posted below, you would be supporting me and you would be kind of in my team, or my group. And that could make a difference too, because I would be working with you if it's something that you wanted to do, build a business or just get your products for free. Then you would have all of the supports that I offer to you for your friends and family and acquaintances that you know. So you could be a part of that team. So that's the advantage of doing that. So I'd love to have you in my group. If anything, if you make a purchase through me, just as a customer, then you will have access to at least one weekly Live True Live gathering that I hold. You can find that information on my website. If your purchase is rather large, I'm going to work with you, and if you'd like to be on the Live True Lives for a month, totally down with that. That's totally fine. So if you have any questions, you can email me at livetrueterry@gmail.com, and that's livetrueterry@gmail.com. I'd be happy to give you some more information. We can chat. So I will post my progress with the enzymes moving forward. Not sure what kit I'll do. I think they're putting together different kits, and they also have new ones coming out. They have the lung cleanse, which not only cleanses, but it also strengthens your lungs. I think that just came out. Then they're going to have, coming right on the heels of that, I believe is a kidney cleanse and a blood and lymph cleanse. So they're going to have the whole body systems covered at some point. And so I just believe that this is the company that is going to bring these high-level cleanses to market. What so many of us have been trying to do, picking through all kinds of different products and methods. I think this is the answer. I'm going to be doing more videos also on enzymes as I'm learning more. It's just incredible what I'm learning so far. I've learned already a lot in the last week. So take care, everybody, and we'll see you next time. This is Terry Lynn with Live True.